Hey everyone, welcome back to the B Movie Bunker, continuing our 31 Days of Horror with a look at the 2017 film Knights of the Damned, brought to us by Simon Wells. A dragon, we're going to call it a dragon, has been terrorizing the kingdom, and the king has sent his best knights out to defeat it. And then there's other stuff that happens. This movie... It's like they're trying to retell every Dungeons and Dragons game they've ever played in all at the same time. I'm not a huge fan of CG effects in general. I mean, if they're done really well, it can work. When they're done poorly, they really hurt a movie. And the CG in this really is not good. The dragon is really like early 2000s computer game bad, and I think it really hurts the film in general. I think they had some decent ideas here, but the scope of what they wanted to do was much grander than what their capabilities were. Both, I think, technical skill wise, as well as just budget wise, and like I said, there's too much going on. There's this, starts with this dragon thing, and then it moves on, and then it kind of turns into a zombie movie, kind of like with knights and swords and stuff like that. So now it's zombies, and they love slow-mo. There is so much slow-mo stuff in this movie that if you just play at normal speed, I think the movie would be 6 minutes long. If you took all the slow-mo scenes and made them normal length, it'd be super short. It's used sparingly. It can create an interesting scene, like that one shot looks really good, but when you use it over and 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 over, see how annoying that gets? It's too much of the same thing repeated. And the movie progresses, and all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, by the way, there's a dragon in this, in case you forgot. And then you find out that this is apparently going to be part one of 2 or 3 movies. It's played too much of the fact that, oh yeah, we're planning on doing a whole series of these. I think you've bitten off more than you can chew. I mean, I'm not saying that everything about it is awful. You have some decent shots in here when it's not all slowed down. I think it speaks in that some of your lead actors are outshone by some of your support people. People who have 2 or 3 lines deliver them better than the people who are delivering lots and lots of lines. And everything feels disjointed and disconnected. And yes, it's this whole, but it's part of an overall story. Great, but you still have to be able to stand at least partly on its own. And it doesn't feel like you fully understood what you wanted to show with this one, unfortunately. On a scale of 1 to 10, it's like George Romero got really drunk and said, I'm going to remake Hawk the Slayer. That's how it feels to me. And it's like you had a not bad idea, but it was bigger than you were capable of delivering. So that's all I've got for this one, unfortunately. Until next time, stay safe out there in the wasteland, folks.